Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been a while since I've done double daily uploads, but with the hype from Lost Origin, I think that's going to be the norm, at least for a while, as we cover all the new cards and all the new possibilities as we update decks with Lost Origin cards. And one of the very expected cards from the set was Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR with 270 HP. It's pretty nice. We have the attack Ticking Curse, which does 50 damage for each of your Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. So you have all 6 Pokemon damaged. That means you're doing 280 damage, which coincidentally is a magic number as of right now, in order to 1-hit KO every V-Star Pokemon out there. And then we also have the Phantom Star ability. During your turn, you may discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Of course, a Zoroark card could not forget about drawing cards, right? Just like Zoroark GX. Now we're going to be combining Zoroark V-Star with a few ways to damage ourselves to get those damage counters and maximizing our damage. The first of which is a Gengar from the brand new set. We have the Netherworld Gate ability, where once in your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. And if you do, you put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. So that's pretty nice. It's a lot of damage counters, but after it's been damaged, we can use Damage Pump, allowing you to move up to 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your other Pokemon any way you like. So you get 3 on Gengar, you grab 2 of those, put them on 2 other Pokemon, and all of a sudden that's at least 150 damage. You do that twice, or you have Gabe Jobog, where whenever either player puts a basic Pokemon from their hand onto their bench, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. That also lets you self-damage and maximize Zoroark's damage output. Now we do have Manaphy to cover our bench. We have Radiant Kalucha to increase the damage that we do to VMAX Pokemon such as Mew VMAX, and we also have Bibarel with Industrious Incisors to draw, along with a copy of Diancie with the Princess's Curtain ability. Allows you to prevent your Zoroark from getting ghosted, especially if you went second, and you end up using Void Return, where you may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So a lot of synergy between all of the cards. We have Research, Marnie, and Boss. 4 Boss to make sure that we're targeting the right Pokemon at the right time. And then we have 3 Capture Energy to help us in setting up 3 Powerful Energy to add to our damage output in case we're missing some damage counters here and there, or to compensate for the double turbo damage reduction, or simply to get a 1-hit KO at some point. Echoing Horn to hunt down something with Boss's Orders, Choice Spells to increase our damage output, and then a bunch of Pokemon Search, along with Scoop Up Net to potentially reutilize Gengar, or possibly Bibarel, or heal something. You never know. Yeah, so let's jump into the ladder after this message from our sponsors, see how we do. If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it, and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Alright, in tandem with the Giratina V-Star video, we do not have a very great or solid start at all. See a Radiant Greninja from my opponent. We'll see what else we can do. So one issue for this deck is that you do need a full bench in order to maximize your damage output. And that means your Hisuian Zoroark V-Star will at least have one damage counter on it, right? And that means you have 260 HP, which coincidentally is enough for a Palkia V-Star to completely wreck you. So we both had horrible starts. I do threaten Shadow Cyclone next turn for the win, depending on what my opponent does. We'll see what happens. But they do play Marty, so that's pretty good. Hopefully that lets us like restart the game, essentially, you know? Well, I do have the possibility to attack now. To get the research, I do have a quick ball. But of course, ooh, okay, well, funnily enough, I'm actually holding the canceling Cologne. I do have ways to damage the Miltank, but I mean, it's my opponent actually just playing Blissey. Okay, I'll get rid of one boss, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's either that or attack with Bidoof, right? And so I will pass for now. She'll see how this goes. Very awkward game. Definitely not showcasing Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR, which also didn't happen with Giratina VSTAR. Maybe these dudes are just a little too clunky for them to be effective. All right, so one thing I could do is evolve, play the Cancel Clone, and then I don't need a lot afterwards, right? I think I'm gonna do that. Or I could play it a little bit slower. Just, do I want to go like boom, or do I want to go like okay, you know what, I'm gonna go boom. All right, there's Zoroark VSTAR. We're gonna play Canceling Cologne, so we have a very, very good chance of winning this turn, especially with my ability. Now I have this. That's 2 damage counters, so that's 50. I think that's it, right? Because now I can do this, and that's 120 damage exactly, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's it. Yeah, that's a knockout. All right. There we go. Research plus Phantom Star is definitely very powerful though, so hopefully we get to use that, and hopefully we get to attack with the V-Star this video. On to the next match. All right, so we did lose a coin flip, which is not ideal. We're also not starting Zoroark, which is also not great, but we have a decent hand, so we'll manage. Regis is probably a horrible, horrible matchup for us. Absolutely horrid. We are weak. Regis is difficult to play around. So yeah. If they get a turn to attack, we'll be in trouble. We'll see. You know? We shall see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and ultra away the Gengar and probably the powerful energy. I think the double turbos are gonna be the cards to use, and we're like, I might even use the double turbo to retreat this upcoming turn or something, and yeah, should be fine. You know, should be fine. All right, Canceling Cologne. Not great. Not a great card to have. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. So I only have 1 copy of Scoop Up Net, so retreating the Bidoof might actually be a little difficult. You know, a little difficult, but we'll see. There's also a chance it just goes down. The good thing is I don't need a lot of things damaged for me to be able to take a knockout on the Regis. Retreating. Yeah, retreating is going to be the difficult part. But it seems like my opponent is also not having a great time right now, so it might get to a point where we get so far ahead that they can't catch up. Double Eleki already on the bench as well. So desperate move right there. There's the Regirock already. And I would love a Marnie. But no, they do find the research. That's 2 ordinary rods gone now, though. That's also important to take note of. And how many Scoop Up Nets? Just the 1. Yeah. Just the 1. Alright. If we can get an attack next turn, which we're going to draw at least 7 off the research, we might be in a good spot. Okay. I'm gonna end up relying a lot on damage pump here. Yeah, I do have all 3 of them, so I think that's fine. I did prize a stadium, so we'll see. We shall see. Okay, I did find the stadium, but that's basically it. That's all I found. No way to retreat, no way to find Zoroark, no nothing. Jeez. That is actually really awful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach to the active to help with the retreating. I will go ahead and play that, and then I'll bench that Zoroark. It's really unfortunate that I don't get to attack here. Really, really unfortunate. We'll bench the Gengar. We'll quick pull away that friend. Grabbing... the Manaphy could actually be very important, you know, because of the Reggie. And then we will attach the choice build to the Bidoof, and we will pass. Now I realize that whilst building this deck, definitely problematic that I did not include more ways to switch out. All right, immediately place a heavy ball. Will grab a Gigas. Now they're at full. The damage doesn't matter, shouldn't matter. But now with a Scoop of Net, they can KO me. So that whole trying to get ahead, not likely. I needed to be like at least 2 prices ahead for me to have a chance. Now it's just not looking great at all. At all. I whiffed really badly off the research. I had so many potential outs, and it didn't happen. All right, my opponent goes boss on the Gengar. Attaches a double turbo to the active. Oh boy, all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and research. And we do get a double turbo. They do get the VSTAR. And as I said, the problem is my opponent will start attacking me now. I mean, I do get a KO, which is nice, thanks to the damage bump. So I'll put one here, and I'll put one here, sure. All right, so now I am definitely doing enough. The question is, do I want a Phantom Star? Will the Echoing Horn ever matter? I don't think it will. But I also don't need much else. So I'll just take the KO. To the stadium. Here comes a Lecky. Yeah, the problem is 2 Lecky attacks, right? 2 Lecky attacks would be problematic because then that's 2 prizes along with KOing the active. The Lecky can also retreat, so if my opponent finds Drago plus Aurora, then that's a dead Zoroark. Thankfully, that's not the case, though. All right. So, since they are discarding the energies, there is merit to go after the Reggie Drago this turn. Yeah. I will be going after the Reggie Drago this turn for sure. Okay. At least I get to evolve, though, my Bidoofs. I feel like you target one Bidoof. Well, you might target both, I guess. We'll see. Interesting match for sure. Okay, they do target the Zoroark instead, which is also understandable. Okay, I'm definitely going boss on the Reggie Drago to force an Ordinary Rod from being played. I think I'm just gonna not counter a stadium, because if they have another stadium, then they might get locked out of it, which would be good. So then I'll evolve to protect the P-Barrel for now. And we'll be 2 prizes ahead now, which is great. And hopefully putting my opponent in an awkward situation. Alright, well, I should thin here. My other B-Barrel is prized. So that's not ideal. I'll keep this in case I need to go Phantom Star at some point, but so far so good. That KO could be very clutch. Because now there's 2, right? So they need the Ordinary Rod. Okay, energy to Regis is a little scary. They were just holding a research. Ooh, that's 4 scoop up nets now. But they find the Ordinary Rod. That's unlucky. Do they find a way to bench the Reggie Drago though? Doesn't seem like they do. Oh, what? Never mind. Not only do they find the KO, that choice build on the Regice made no sense. Now they actually can KO me. Really dumb. Not the best move by my opponent attaching that choice build there. Okay, they're debating what to discard though. Very frustrating. If I were one prize ahead, I'd still maybe have a solid chance. Okay, ooh, they discarded Regice. Okay, so because they're going to kill me with a Lucky, now I'm gonna go after the Regice for sure. I do need an energy to accomplish that though. That knockout is really unfortunate though. After they misplayed that choice belt. Because they attached the choice belt first there, and then they found another one, and then they played it on the Lucky. They hadn't even realized they needed that. Okay. So 160, 190. Okay, still not enough for KO, so I'll promote you, friend. And all right. Well, I'm gonna end up losing the Echoing Horn, which could have been a very clutch card to have. I guess I don't lose it immediately. I could still just find the energy off of the Beeb. I am 100% playing this boss on the Regice though. Alright, so Industrious and Scissors for 4. I do not, in fact, find the energy. So then I guess I'll Phantom Star. I need a double turbo. I haven't found an energy for so long. I do find this, which is great. And I also found the Scoop Up Net, which is also pretty clutch, to prevent the double KO on the bench. Lucky that I don't have Manaphy anymore, but it is what it is. Okay, this might be the clutch turn, because now they have one Ordinary Rod left. So can they find their last Ordinary Rod? That is the question. Wow, the confidence. Not even promoting the Regieleki, which they can free retreat. That is such a power move. Such a big power move. That is like... What? Why would you not promote the LA? Oh, what? Okay. Well, that should be game then. As long as I can find another double turbo. My last double turbo. I haven't played a single Marnie. No, I have played one. Okay, I need... Yeah. Their Reggie's discard was too much. They didn't find the Ordinary Rod there. And I targeted down the right Reggies to force them to burn resources. And then after that research, even if they knocked me out, as long as I knocked out the Regirock, it was game over. Because they were out of Ordinary Rods and they would have been out of Regirocks. Assuming they only played 2 of each Reggies, right? Alright, on to the next match. Alright, so we're going second, and yet again, we don't have the best start, but we do have Diancie Protection, we can establish the Zoroark, and we also get Phantom Star, as long as there's no path to a peak, so hopefully that's good. We did give up 2 mulligans, however, so it's never great. Bidoof could signify a mirror, but that lightning probably means a mirror match of Zoroark VSTAR. Alright. So I think I can definitely give up. Like, I expect myself to be playing the champion winning deck or something along those lines. Definitely can grab Zoroark here. Then I sort of want to establish the Bidoof, but I think I can let that go for now. So what I'm thinking right here is I'm gonna end up going Ultra Wall away whenever I top deck and the Bibarel for a Gengar, and then using Zoroark right away to get the Gengar in the discard pile. I will be relying on drawing a damage bump. We do see the Bibarel and we do get Mario out of this, so we'll see. Maybe I'll end up regretting not establishing the Bibarel, but it would have been a very costly Bibarel to establish for sure. Okay, so we still have our solid Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR. The get us out of this, unless my opponent plays down a Path to a Peak, which I would like to think they won't, so that they can. Darkius, this is a problem though. That the C2IV is certainly a big problem, as they do one-hit KO us. So we're really gonna need to get the one-hit KOs going for sure. This is a very big threat at the moment. Especially if I knock out the P-Barrel, that's just not ideal either. So I'm going to Quick Ball and establish the Bidoof, I reckon. Right, drew extra cards. I had a better hand. There would be a universe where I could go boss, but I feel like prioritizing the KO here is important. Wow, Dunsparce in that deck for the mirror match. Alright. I like the idea, but I also feel like it's a little too much. Okay, well there's a Marnie. So what I could do now is go Incense into the Gengar. Maybe I can also play it slow, actually, because I have the Diancie protection. So you know what? I think I'm going to change my play, yeah. I'm going to go Diancie, attach. I'm going to go Incense into the Gengar. And I'm going to go Quick Ball away the Gengar. That means my damage bumps are also still available. Okay, 2 damage bumps. I will need to find at least 1 to really get the damage going here. I don't need another Zoroark yet because I have the Dance protection. So I'll go ahead and Marty here. Alright, there's 1 damage bump, and now I have the Cape Jopog as well. The issue being... Alright. I want to see what cards I get, but in case I get Marnie, since that deck does play 4 Marnies, I do want to use the damage pump right now. So I'm going to play the damage pump, and I'm going to damage the Bidoof and the Zoroark, because the Diancie is the most likely Pokemon to get KO'd. Yeah, and then we'll just Spike Draw, see what we get. There's a chance, if my opponent plays defensively, I could take the initiative. Alright. Best case scenario, my opponent goes boss as well. So what's going to happen right now is, or potentially, my opponent takes a knockout, and then I have to take back-to-back knockouts on 3 Pokemon B. They will be taking knockouts because of the Decidueye is on my Zoroarks, but if I get the first 2 prizes and I can chase down 2 prizers on the bench, that's pretty good. And my opponent doesn't really have a 2-prize attacker, so if they have a B-Barrel in front, it's no big deal. It's really no big deal. Well, then maybe it is a big deal. No, if they have a B-Barrel up front, then that means they didn't attack. I'm not sure, actually. Not exactly sure. We'll see as the game develops. It's still a little early to tell, but I can see my win condition being KO Arceus, KO Dude, KO Dude. Right? Just 3 attacks. Winning in 3 attacks. Alright, there's a path. Are we getting Marnie too? Let's pull away the Arceus. Or a Bidoof. That indicates a research. What? Huh? That is not what I was expecting. Certainly not what I was expecting right there. Very weird choice, but we'll take it. Okay, so now I have a little bit more self-damage. Go ahead and attach. Okay, I do play 4 boss. So if my opponent's going to play passive, I'm just going to go ahead and research here. There's no way my opponent is playing Mail Tank, right? I could burn the Canceling Clone, and there's enough targets where I shouldn't worry about it. I do. Well, no, if I evolve, I don't have the protection anymore. I'll just Spike Draw 2 more cards. All right. We'll see. I can't take the initiative now. I don't understand why my opponent played the way they did. And they clearly didn't have an escape rope either. All right, well, that's not bad for them. All right, that could be really bad if I don't get this KO. I should have established the B-barrel though. That's definitely something I should have done. Okay, now I'm in a little bit of trouble. I certainly am in trouble now. Oof. Okay. Yeah, because I also got like really unplayable cards right here. Okay, that's actually a very good card. All right, so I'm gonna go quick ball away. The damage bump or the stadium? I feel like it's a boss actually. I'm not happy about it though. No, it's the damage bump. And we will grab another Zoroark. I do need 3, right? I do need 3. All right. And then this Industrious and Scissors could be... All right. Needed to be clutch, and it was clutch. Okay. So we'll evolve. And do I really discard the double turbo and keep the boss? I think I do. Well, am I going to Phantom Star? Yes, I am. So if I'm going to Phantom Star, I'm just going to discard the boss. I have 2 boss orders left. Well, 1 is priced. Oh, jeez. Well, not ideal, but we'll manage. All right, establish the next Bidoof. That's 2 more damage counters, so everything is damaged. So I am doing the maximum damage right here. So I'm going on Phantom Star. Okay, so I'm definitely doing enough. Most definitely doing enough damage right here. Choice Belt could be important for this Zoroark. Or for this one, actually. Okay, this one, if my stadium gets countered, then I'll be doing 250 plus this. And then with this, that's 230. Yeah. Okay, so it has to be on this arc, but I guess I can't just hold on to it. All right. So there's the first 2 prizes that we were talking about. I do have a damage bump and I do have a boss's orders priced. And a Gengar. All right. Well, I got none of those. The stadium, I mean, that gets the power up, I guess. Guarantees it. We'll grab the Decidueye, so then there's their 2 prizes. But that means now I don't need 2 boss's orders. I only need 1. Yeah, so I probably won't even need boss at all. We're good. Okay, they do discard the stadium, which is a good choice. Am I getting Marnied yet again? They're down 2, so that means they have 2 left. Not great odds of them having it, for sure. They're discarding cards, thinning their hand, which is a really good idea. And there's a Raihan. All right. Probably gonna put a Marnie. Okay. So now, I do believe we're getting close to winning. We'll see. I might end up relying on a powerful energy here. So I don't need the choice belt because I do have the stadium, right? Okay, I'm gonna attach the capture. I'm not gonna use it though, obviously. All right, I do have a double turbo. I have a capture. Wait. Oh, the two powerfuls are gone. Oh my. Okay, that's really bad news. So I will be needing my last stadium most likely to get the next KO. So I'll do the choice build here. I will establish the next B-Barrel as well. All right. And so I will go ahead and discard these two, and sure, I'll bench the Manaphy. That is what I'll do. All right, I have double Beeb plus research to find my stadium next turn to win the game. Plus a basic Pokemon, so it should be very doable. I'll keep the research as an out in case I get Roxanne. I will burn this. You're not useful anymore. There's the boss. I could use the boss right now, honestly. Because if I use the boss, I draw extra cards and I draw extra cards and it's like, okay, you're gonna attack me, that's fine. You know? So actually choice build doesn't actually matter. You know what? I'll keep the boss. I'll keep the boss because I could just KO Crobat. Never mind. I'll keep the boss because I could just KO Crobat. So no matter like if they play a collapse stadium, I don't know, right? Keep the boss and just guarantee the win. All right, double to run Gengar. Alrighty. And yeah, I generally think Diancie won us this game. I really think Diancie won us this game. The fact that my opponent wasn't able to target down this Zoroark on the bench was a really, really big deal. And there's a research, so now we have the guaranteed game right there. Perfect. Yeah, this is what you want. This is what you want. All right, so right now I'm doing 260, so I'm 10 short, but if I bench you, now I get to do the maximum damage, which is 310 at this point. Very nice. Very, very nice. My prices could have been problematic with the Gengar, the boss, and the damage bump, but my opponent, in the end, I didn't even need a single boss, which was great. And the V-Star ability was also pretty nice. And as you can see, like I hadn't even attacked, I hadn't even evolved into my Zoroark V-Star, and I was already thinking about how to win the game. So that's what you want to do. That's how you want to focus on games. And that's what I do and try to emphasize a lot on during coaching. Yeah, so if you're interested in coaching, check out the Metafy page. Thank you so much, and until next time. Bye-bye.